Have you ever wondered what truly sets an intelligent person apart? It's not their ability to outsmart others or spout endless facts. It's something deeper, more profound, and often overlooked. Intelligence, as the ancient Stoics believed, isn't about how much you know, it's about how you live. It's about mastering your mind, acting with intention, and embracing wisdom in the face of life's challenges. In a world that often glorifies noise, distractions, and quick opinions, an intelligent person moves differently. They think differently. They are different. They don't just react to life, they respond with clarity and purpose. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, laid down principles that still resonate today, teaching us how to cultivate this kind of intelligence. And here's the twist. You might already have the potential to live this way. You just need the right tools to unlock it. In this video, we're diving into the subtle yet powerful ways an intelligent person carries themselves, inspired by the timeless lessons of Stoic philosophy. From mastering emotions to making thoughtful choices, these habits can transform how you live, think, and connect with the world. If this resonates with you, if you feel the spark to live more wisely and intentionally, help us keep this little corner of wisdom alive. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to support our journey, and join this growing community of minds hungry for more. Together, let's explore what it really means to live intelligently and with purpose. Stay with us, because by the end of this, you'll not only see the world differently, you'll see yourself differently. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Don't speak ill of yourself. One of the most intelligent habits, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, is the refusal to speak negatively about oneself. Think about it. How often do you criticize yourself in ways you would never tolerate from someone else? Whether it's calling yourself stupid after a mistake, doubting your abilities before even trying, or replaying old failures in your mind, this kind of inner dialogue is more damaging than you realize. Intelligent individuals, however, understand the immense power of words, especially the ones we use about ourselves. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught that we should guard our minds the way we guard our bodies. Just as you wouldn't willingly eat spoiled food, you shouldn't feed your mind toxic thoughts about yourself. Negative self-talk not only affects your confidence, but also becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you keep telling yourself that you're not good enough or that you'll fail, your actions will unconsciously align with those beliefs. Intelligent people break this cycle by practicing self-awareness and self-respect. This doesn't mean you ignore your flaws or avoid self-improvement. On the contrary, an intelligent person can reflect on their mistakes with honesty and humility, but they do so constructively. For example, instead of saying, "I'll never be able to do this," they reframe it. "This is challenging, but I can learn and improve." It's about shifting from self-sabotage to self-encouragement. To make this practical, start paying attention to the language you use about yourself, even in your thoughts. When you catch yourself being harsh or self-critical, pause and ask, "Would I say this to a friend?" If the answer is no, it's time to rephrase. Replace judgment with curiosity and negativity with encouragement. Remember, the way you speak to yourself shapes your relationship with the world. Choose words that build, not break. That's a sign of true intelligence. Lesson 2. They focus on what they can control. Intelligent people understand a powerful truth that most overlook. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond to anything. This wisdom, famously echoed by the Stoics, is a game changer in how you navigate life. Too often, we waste precious energy worrying about things outside our influence, other people's opinions, unexpected setbacks, or even random events like bad weather. But as Marcus Aurelius wisely reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about the last time you felt stressed or frustrated. Was it because of something you couldn't control? Maybe someone criticized you unfairly, or plans fell apart at the last minute. Now think about how much time you spent replaying the situation in your head, wishing it had gone differently. That's the trap the Stoics warn us about. Focusing on what's beyond our control only leads to frustration, anxiety, and feeling powerless. Intelligent people avoid this by shifting their energy to what is within their control. Instead of obsessing over external outcomes, they focus on their actions, attitudes, and effort. For example, if a colleague is being difficult, they don't waste time trying to change that person's behavior. Instead, they decide how they will handle the situation, calmly, professionally, and with boundaries if necessary. If a project doesn't turn out the way they hoped, they don't dwell on what went wrong. They look at what they can learn and do differently next time. This approach isn't about giving up or being passive. It's about reclaiming your power. By letting go of what you can't control, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and create space to focus on what truly matters. And here's the surprising part. When you focus on your own actions and mindset, you often influence outcomes more than you ever could by trying to control external events. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, pause and ask yourself, what's within my control here? That's where your attention and your power belongs. That's how an intelligent person moves through life. Lesson 3. They speak less and listen more. One of the most underrated signs of intelligence is knowing when to stay quiet. In a world where everyone is eager to share their opinions, speak their minds, or dominate a conversation, intelligent people understand the power of silence. It's not because they don't have something valuable to say, they often do, but they realize that true wisdom comes from listening first. As Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Why is listening so important? Because when you truly listen, you open yourself up to understanding. Many people listen just to respond, not to learn. They're already planning their next argument or waiting for their turn to talk. But intelligent individuals approach conversations differently. They listen to understand the other person's perspective, absorb new ideas, and gain insights they might have missed if they were too busy talking. This not only makes them better communicators, but also earns them respect, as people naturally gravitate toward those who genuinely care about what they have to say. Speaking less also has another advantage. It gives your words more weight. When you're selective about what you say, people pay attention when you do speak. Intelligent people know how to choose their words carefully, ensuring that what they say adds value to the conversation. They don't feel the need to fill silences with meaningless chatter or prove their intelligence by talking more. They understand that sometimes silence speaks louder than words. To practice this in your own life, the next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to jump in immediately. Pause, listen fully, ask thoughtful questions instead of rushing to share your opinion. You'll be surprised at how much you learn, not just about others, but also about yourself. In a noisy world, being a good listener is a rare and powerful skill. It shows emotional intelligence, self-restraint, and a willingness to grow. And when you do speak, your words will carry the weight of someone who truly understands. That's the kind of intelligence that leaves a lasting impression. Lesson 4. They avoid drama and focus on what truly matters. Intelligent people know that life is too short to waste on petty arguments, meaningless gossip, or unnecessary drama. They see these things for what they are, distractions that drain energy, waste time, and pull them away from their goals. Instead of getting caught up in the chaos, they choose to rise above it and focus on what truly matters. As Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Have you ever found yourself dragged into a pointless argument that left you frustrated and exhausted? or spent hours obsessing over someone else's rude comment or behavior. These moments might feel important in the heat of the moment, but when you step back, you'll see how insignificant they are in the bigger picture. Intelligent people don't let their peace and focus be hijacked by every little conflict. They understand that reacting to every bit of negativity only gives it power over them. Instead, they approach situations with perspective and purpose. If something doesn't align with their values or long-term goals, they let it go. This doesn't mean they avoid all confrontation. When something truly matters, they address it calmly and thoughtfully, but they refuse to waste their energy on gossip, grudges, or petty competition. They know that engaging in these things doesn't add value to their lives. It only pulls them down. This mindset allows them to channel their energy into things that matter, building meaningful relationships, pursuing personal growth, and working toward their goals. It also helps them maintain inner peace, which is priceless in a world full of noise and distractions. To apply this lesson, ask yourself, does this situation or argument really deserve my time and energy? If the answer is no, let it go. Walk away, stay calm, and focus on what truly adds value to your life. The ability to choose your battles wisely isn't just a sign of intelligence, it's a sign of wisdom, self-respect, and strength. Lesson 5. They embrace discomfort for growth. Intelligent people understand a truth that many avoid. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. They know that discomfort, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, is not something to fear, but something to embrace. Why? Because it's often in the moments when life feels hardest that we learn the most about ourselves and what we're capable of. As Epictetus wisely said, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Think about the most meaningful achievements in your life. Were they handed to you easily, or did they come from pushing yourself, taking risks, or enduring challenges? Whether it's learning a new skill, building a career, or overcoming personal struggles, the process was likely uncomfortable. But that discomfort was also what forced you to grow. Intelligent individuals not only accept this, they seek it out. They understand that staying in their comfort zone might feel safe, but it's also a trap. Nothing meaningful ever happens there. For instance, they willingly face failure because they know it's a teacher, not an enemy. They're not afraid to take on responsibilities that feel overwhelming or to have hard conversations that others avoid. They embrace situations that stretch their abilities, even if it feels awkward or intimidating in the moment. Why? Because they know the payoff is worth it. Whether it's a stronger skill set, deeper relationships, or greater resilience. This doesn't mean they thrive on misery or push themselves into unnecessary suffering. Instead, they see discomfort as a sign that they're growing. When things get hard, they don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What can I learn from this?" That simple shift in mindset transforms challenges into opportunities. To apply this in your own life, start with small steps. Take on a project that scares you a little. Speak up in situations where you'd normally stay quiet. Try something new that feels outside your skill set. Discomfort is temporary, but the growth it brings can last a lifetime. The intelligent person doesn't run from it. They walk straight into it, knowing that on the other side lies a stronger, wiser version of themselves. Lesson 6. They practice gratitude, even in adversity. Intelligent people understand that gratitude is not just about feeling thankful when things are going well. It's about finding appreciation even in the difficult moments. Life is unpredictable, full of highs and lows, and it's easy to fall into the trap of negativity when challenges arise. But intelligent individuals know that gratitude is the anchor that keeps them grounded. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This mindset shifts their focus from what's going wrong to what they still have, and it gives them the strength to persevere. Gratitude is powerful because it rewires your brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. Even when life throws curveballs, there's always something to appreciate. A lesson learned, a kind gesture, or even just the fact that you've made it through another day. For example, when faced with failure, an intelligent person doesn't dwell on what they've lost. Instead, they look at what they've gained, a new perspective, a clearer sense of what doesn't work, or the resilience to try again. It's this ability to see the silver lining that sets them apart. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is fine. It means acknowledging the struggle while still finding reasons to be thankful. Intelligent people make this a habit by reflecting daily on the good in their lives, no matter how small. They might journal 3 things they're grateful for each day, or simply pause during tough moments to remind themselves of what they still have. This practice doesn't just boost their mood, it also strengthens their mental resilience. The beauty of gratitude is that it changes your outlook on life. It reminds you that even in the chaos, there's beauty to be found. And the more you practice it, the more you start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Gratitude, especially in adversity, is a sign of emotional intelligence and wisdom. It's a choice to focus on the light, even when surrounded by darkness, and it's one of the most transformative habits you can cultivate. Lesson 7. They know when to walk away. One of the hardest but most intelligent decisions you can make in life is knowing when to let go and walk away. Whether it's from a toxic relationship, a dead-end opportunity, or even your own unproductive habits, walking away doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing yourself. Intelligent people understand that holding on to what no longer serves them only drags them down, wasting their energy and potential. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. And we can add, if it is not serving your growth, let it go. It's human nature to cling to what's familiar, even when it's hurting us. Maybe it's staying in a relationship that's draining your happiness because you're afraid of being alone. Maybe it's holding on to a job that you hate because the thought of starting over is terrifying. Or maybe it's revisiting past mistakes and regrets, refusing to forgive yourself even though the past cannot be changed. Intelligent people know the cost of holding on too tightly to these things. They understand that by walking away, they're not losing, they're creating space for something better. This doesn't mean they walk away at the first sign of difficulty. Intelligent individuals give their best effort and try to resolve issues when possible, but they also recognize when a situation has reached a point of no return. They're not afraid to put their peace of mind, self-respect, and future above their fear of change. Walking away is not a failure. It's an act of courage and wisdom. To adopt this mindset, ask yourself, is this relationship, job, or habit adding value to my life, or is it holding me back? If the answer is the latter, remind yourself that letting go is not the end. It's a beginning. Walking away creates space for healthier relationships, fulfilling opportunities, and personal growth. It's a choice to move forward instead of staying stuck. True intelligence lies in knowing your worth and refusing to settle for less. Walking away isn't weakness, it's strength, clarity, and self-love in action. So now you know, intelligent people don't just think differently, they live differently. They control their emotions, focus on what they can change, speak less, avoid drama, embrace discomfort, practice gratitude, and walk away when it's time to let go. But here's the thing. Intelligence isn't something you're born with. It's something you can choose to cultivate every single day. And that brings me to you. Pause for a second. Out of all the lessons we've just explored, which one hit you the hardest? Which one made you stop and think, wow, I need to work on that? Or maybe even, that's exactly what I've been doing wrong. Take a moment to think about it. Is it the way you talk to yourself? The way you waste energy on things you can't control? Or maybe the idea of walking away from something you've outgrown? Here's your challenge. Drop one word in the comments, just one, that represents the lesson that surprised or resonated with you the most. Is it control, gratitude, silence, or maybe growth? Whatever it is, I want to hear from you. And trust me, your one word could inspire someone else who's reading the comments right now. Let's make this a space where we grow together, where we learn from each other. And hey, if this video sparked something in you, if it made you think differently, gave you clarity, or even just a little motivation, consider giving it a like. It's a small gesture, but it helps us share these powerful lessons with more people who need to hear them. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our little community of thinkers, learners, and doers. This is just the beginning, and we'd love for you to grow with us. Now, here's the final thought I'll leave you with. The Stoics believed that how you live your life is up to you. You can stay where you are, or you can take what you've learned today and start living with more intention, more wisdom, and more purpose. So, what's your move? What's your next step? I'll be in the comments, waiting to hear your one word. Let's see where this journey takes us, together.